Hello, I'm going to be doing a video demonstration for the StudyBud mobile application. StudyBud is a cross-platform mobile app with the primary purpose of connecting students with other students who share similar academic interests. I developed this application as a social platform for users to be able to connect with other students so that they can interact, collaborate, share resources, and in the long run help each other to do better in their academic pursuits. So I'll be bringing up my Android emulator here as well as my iOS simulator. As mentioned earlier, StudyBud is a cross-platform app, which means that it can run both on the Android and the iOS devices. So I'll be launching StudyBud here on Android and also here on iOS. So on my iOS device here, I have a logged in user, an existing user, and I expect that the application would log me in directly would navigate me to the home screen because StudyBud uses local data storage and a user is being identified without being required to sign in again. For a new user, however, you'll be navigated to the login screen and required to sign up as a first-time user. So for this user, I'll be signing up as Elizabeth, and last name as Maiwa. And then the email will be elizabethmaiwa@gmail.com. And then also the password is required. And then the next step would be to select your preferred interest. So in this case, I'll be selecting calculus, algebra, language, and English as the preferred academic interest. And then I click on the option to sign up. As soon as you sign up, you receive a push notification notifying you of your successful sign up, and that's because StudyBud makes use of Firebase cloud messaging tool, which basically allows you to receive push notifications to your devices. Also, you are notified on the app on the successful account creation. The next step would be to log in, and I'll be logging in with the user I just created, which is elizabethmaiwa@gmail.com. I'm putting in the password that was set. As soon as you click on login, you are redirected to the home screen here where you can see the logout button and also the interest that you previously selected. StudyBud also makes use of the Google Map location service, which lets you see your current location on the application. So the next screen I'll be navigating to would be the community screen. So on the community screen, you are able to see all your selected interests and you are able to view them as chat rooms. And here, if I select the algebra group, I can see here that there are previous users. I can see previous messages and see here that Peter, Moin, Liz have all been dropping previous messages. For instance, here Liz had a question here which she dropped, and it seems that Peter and the rest of the users on the group helped Liz to answer the question here. So I can test this out by selecting the option to go to the algebra community here, and I'll just drop a message that says, "Hi everyone, hope all is well." And I expect that once I send the message, everyone receives a push notification on their device notifying them of the new message that has been dropped on the group, and you can see the message you're saying, "Hi everyone, hope all is well." So StudyBud makes use of push notifications, alerting and engaging users whenever a new message has been dropped on the group. So you can also explore other groups as well. You can see other messages that have been dropped, and interactions can be done by students on those groups. The next screen I'll go to is the chat screen, which is the screen where you are able to see all the separate StudyBuds on the app. You're able to select a user. I can see here Liz Mayo and I can see here Elizabeth Mayowa. So I'm able to select here a user and I can send them a direct message by saying hello, or I can say the option to view their profile. So I can see the profile photo here for Liz, and I can see Liz's interest here, science, algebra, stats, and English. I'm also able to see the day that Liz joined StudyBud. Same goes here. If I select on Elizabeth Mayowa, I can see here the interest that Elizabeth selected, and I can see her email and the date that Elizabeth joined StudyBud. Also, there's the option to be able to send an email to a user, which would use the default email provider on your device. So you can go ahead to send an email. So just go ahead to send this and navigate back to the app. So the next screen I would like to go to is the Ask screen. The Ask screen is the Ask screen allows you to be able to select to be able to capture a photo on your device and send it as an attachment to a recipient. In this case, I'm going to be selecting continue, and this is the default means by which Android shows the camera feature on an emulator. So I'll go ahead to select to capture the photo and continue, and this, okay, so I'll just select Gmail. So this image is going to be attached to the message, and then you can go ahead to just send that, and then it shows you here that an email has been, you've successfully sent an email. You also get a push notification for that. The same thing can be done for sending a text to a recipient outside the StudyBud application. The next feature I'd like to show, the next screen I'd like to show is the profile screen. On the profile screen, you are able to see your first name, your last name, basically all the information that you set when you were signing up on StudyBud, and you're also able to capture a new photo. So in this case, I'll be setting a new photo for my Elizabeth profile, and once this is set, I can actually go to the home screen here and confirm that Elizabeth now has a profile photo on our account. Okay, so these are the major screens across StudyBud application, and I'm just going to give a little overview on the features on StudyBud. So some of the things that have been done on StudyBud are integration with Firebase. All the data is being stored on the Firebase real-time database, as well as the Firebase Firestore. The Firebase real-time stores the user information, while the Firestore stores everything that has to do with the user communications, which is all the messages that are sent across the application. Also, I integrated with the Firebase cloud messaging, which allows you to receive real-time push notifications to your device. Another feature that has been done is the camera handling. As displayed, you can set up your profile photo, and you can also send a photo as an attachment to another StudyBud. The next thing I've done, I've spoken about the Firebase database storage. So the next thing that was also done is integration with default email provider on the local device, which allows you to be able to send an email outside the app to a recipient. Also, there was the use of the local data storage, which navigates you directly into the app if you are an existing user, and if you are not, then you'll be required to log in afresh as a new user. So all in all, StudyBud is an application that allows users to be able to collaborate. The purpose is to bring students together in such a way that they are able to have a social platform where they can collaborate and share knowledge and share resources, because at the end of the day, students do need that. So these are all the features on the mobile app. Thank you.